Alrighty, let's do a tempo change in the old FL Studio. I'm going to begin by just putting down my beat here. This is going to be a simple song, just a 4/4, and then it's going to get really crazy, and then it's going to go back to 128. How do we do this? How is the way that we do this? Well, I'm going to show you. So the first thing to do is to set our tempo, and then you're going to right click and go to create automation clip. Now I know that you can't see the box because my recording software doesn't show it, but you're going to scroll down to create automation clip with the tempo set to what you want it to be. And then you click it. And that's going to make an automation clip that is already set to 128. And then what I like to do is I like to cut it at the point where I want to do a new tempo. And let's just do something insane. Let's make it 300 to really get the crowd going crazy. Let's create an automation clip. So we're creating another one. So now we have two different tempos in the track. And all I have to do is just cut it instead of trying to move around the dots. It's not a good idea to move the dots unless you do something that I'll show you in a second. So then we can put that 128 back again. Now, here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to say, let's just say it goes back to that there. And then later on, I decide, you know what, that first time it goes to 128 or 300, whatever it was. I want to do some adjustments to that, to the dots. So I'm going to click that little whatever thing it is and then go to make unique. And again, I know you can't see it, but it'll come up and you press make unique. The reason why you do that is, okay, so we have here, this one is 300, whatever, that's silly high tempo. This one's 128. This one's 128. If I hadn't made this one unique and I messed with the dot like I'm doing right now, then that would have moved that one as well. And then it would have messed it up. Because once you start moving the dot around, it generally doesn't stay on an exact tempo. It kind of, I don't know why, but that feature in FL Studio is really complicated. So I'm just going to make like a dot there and then like kind of do that. Just to kind of mess with it and make it kind of come in. So something like this. So we have the 128, and now it's going to build. And I'm not really sure why that didn't go fully to 300, but you may have to mess around with that. But then this will go to 300. So that's the climax right there. That's when the crowd's going to go crazy. But that's how you do the tempo change. And the key I've found is to set the tempo up here and then do the create automation clip. And then when you want to do a new tempo, cut it and then change the tempo. It shouldn't mess then with the one you already have. Oh, oops. It should like leave this alone. And then you can create new ones. And you can create basically all these that you want. And then the great thing is then once you've created them, you can put them later in the track and you can keep reusing them. All right, I hope that helped. I hope it helped. So there you go.